All right, here we are, hole 5, very challenging hole. You're going to want to be very cautious when playing it. So having that length component is going to be important. So, kind of probably the shortest club I'm thinking about going is this one, but you can see not a lot of topspin on it, which can be a contributor here. So, you may want to even think about putting on big dog. I probably will go with quarterback off the tee, though. We'll just have to see. Another thing that you can do, there's kind of two ways to play this drive. You can play a backspin extra mile shot, or you can play a hop shot with a quarterback. Pretty much they both have their own advantage, disadvantage. May just go with this bag. Let me just in case put this on. It's kind of a secondary option once I go in there. Take a look at things. So making some switches, because I only have 3 bags. So we are going to go with the big dog. It's just a little bit more careful. I don't want to take myself out of this hole by not being able to get the tee shot where I want it. As I mentioned, about 2 different ways that I play it. I don't play this with a extra mile hop. I would prefer to do it with a QB hop because of the accuracy. So the only way that I'll do the shot that I'm going for here is if I pull it off. Now you can see my opponent with the basic ball. It's going to make things very challenging. Tough to get to the green in 2. Very tough hole for my opponent. You can see one of the things that we're capable of is getting it up here. Just kind of full curling it, which isn't very much. Perfect ball. But we'll be aligned for the second shot, and we'll have a little bit more range than our opponent does as well. An extra 15 yards or so with this club than what my opponent has. But you can see that I try to stay off of the power, try to keep it back because I don't want to put myself outside that field of view. It looks like he brought horizon. That was probably the smartest decision of his life. So if you do have to go with balls like this, you will want to make sure that you have a top spin club. As you can see, my opponent has to use horizon here, but it is going to be the saving grace. Not necessarily going to ensure an eagle. It looks like he just rolled it onto the green. That's actually going to kind of hurt. I don't think he's going to be able to get to the hole there. So kind of 2 things you'll want to do. You'll want to overpower that some and get it well down that slope, or similarly, you can leave it on that fairway if you would also like, and it kind of will have a possibility to do it that way as well. Now, what I'm going to try to do is bend this around this tree a little bit. And you can see with where my second hop is, and I'm using about 2 top spin as well. Similarly, I'm going to go almost 2 rings here, maybe just a touch of curl. I'm not sure I had the alignment properly. But you can see more or less my goal here. And as long as that second hop bounces right around that fringe at about the 2 top spin mark, you can see that it comes very close. And we gave it a good run to potentially be able to get that albatross. Almost didn't need the curl, but it was tough to tell. But you could see with what I was doing with my alignment, with about 2 top spin. And, that's just something that I might not be able to do with the Viper. Here you can see what happens to my opponent. Can't get it to the hole, no matter how much power he uses. So something you'll want to be very cautious of. There you can see we roll it in. Keep ourselves out of trouble there. And this is the first Titan that we had to use. So there we have it. Interesting hole that one will be. So good luck with that 5th hole, guys. We're going to get prepared for this 6th coming up, and catch you guys on that one.